which is part of the very fabric of English football. And such is the standard that Liverpool have said that their comparatively modest start to this season means they already find themselves 5 points behind Nottingham Forest at the start of this match. But they are champions, as the Kop says, even though today they're without Alan Hansen, who still has a thigh strain. And so there's one change from the team that beat Tranmere in midweek in the League Cup. And that's at number 6, where Colin Irwin, who spent 7 years with Liverpool, mostly in the Central League side, gets a further chance, having scored at Southampton last week. Now, Coventry have never won at Anfield, and their manager, Gordon Milne, a former Liverpool player, tries something different this year, playing a 3-4-3 formation. 3 centre-backs to look after Liverpool's 2 strikers, and both full-backs, Roberts and McDonald, pushed into midfield. Tommy Hutchison pulled back there as well, giving Coventry 4 men in the middle to counter, hopefully, Liverpool's 4. And here's a new face, 17-year-old Tommy English, who's been playing well up front and scoring goals in the absence through injury of Ian Wallace. John Huff from Macclesfield is the referee, and Coventry and Sky Blue are playing from left to right in the first half. So Liverpool defending the Kop end. Gary Collier, centre-back. Bob Paisley, the Liverpool manager, very critical of the way his team wasted chances last week at Southampton, and looking today for a more decisive Liverpool performance. Dalglish coming short. Neil. That was Hutchison in the way. And already the midfield battle looks interesting. There are 8 players in there in all. That's Dalglish, who got caught late. Big Jim Holt in the centre-half for Coventry, a well-known figure on northern grounds, having played for Manchester United and indeed for Scotland. And it was his challenge on Dalglish which led to the free kick. Ray Kennedy often a target. Oh no, Dalglish went down again after Holton challenged him there, and the yellow card is shown. Dalglish tried to scamper away from Holton, who just caught him a bit, and the referee wants to book Jim Holton. Happened off the ball before the free kick could be taken. So, having committed the foul, Holton is now cautioned for impeding the same player while the ball was still dead. A most unusual booking in a way. Tommy Hutchison, the captain, is arguing with the referee about it, and in fact, that's just been sorted out. And eventually, Liverpool will take the free kick. Souness and Holton finally got some sort of revenge by getting the ball away. Free kick this time to Coventry. There was a player called offside. It's Roberts. Irwin winning plenty in the air in the opening period. Gillespie for Coventry. He slipped and he put Dalglish in possession. They've got 4 players to his right in red shirts. Coventry trying to get back. Good clearance by Collier. Ray Kennedy. McDonald's header out. Here's Souness. Trying to play the 1-2 with Case. Johnson. Case up again. Thompson. Ray Kennedy. Souness to Alan Kennedy. Ray Kennedy again. Dalglish. And a corner in the end. Jim Holton. McDermott. Oh! It hit Gillespie, who really felt it. Alan Kennedy. And Dalglish is onside. Ray Kennedy into the side netting. And Coventry breathe again, but Gillespie breathes with some difficulty. because McDermott hit that volley with all the power in the world, and it cannoned off the body of Gary Gillespie, who was almost doubled up in pain. And then when the play went on, as he recovered, Dalglish crossed to the far post, and Ray Kennedy put the header the wrong side. We haven't seen much of the Coventry attack so far. They've been too busy containing Liverpool. Alan Kennedy. Thompson to Irwin. Oh, fine ball. Alan Kennedy. Johnson! David Johnson scores for Liverpool. The build-up was so simple, it was devastating. Irwin started that by playing the ball out to Alan Kennedy in space. He delivered the cross with his left foot, and Johnson, the first of the two players to come in from beyond the far post, put the header firmly away. 27 minutes gone, and Johnson makes it 4 goals in 4 league games. You had the feeling it was coming. It had been all Liverpool in the preceding quarter of an hour, and finally Coventry cracked. And the Cops salute David Johnson, a player who's had his critics here, but whatever you say about him, he can score goals. Case. Johnson's pulled away to the left this time. Dalglish on the right, McDermott's in front of him. Still Dalglish. Oh! McDonald. Ferguson. That's offside, only just. Hunt it was. And he puts the ball in the net very comfortably. And there wasn't much in the decision, but the linesman, after a fraction of a second's hesitation actually, raised his flag. It might have been closer than Liverpool realise. Tumble there, Dalglish, Souness, Dalglish. Oh, what about that? Souness! Oh! Well, Liverpool, obviously, piqued by the fact that people are producing goals to challenge their goal of the season last year, provided a move there which you've got to see again to appreciate, really. The way they drew the defence over to one side, and then the reverse ball was played by Dalglish to Souness, and he tried to bend it inside the top corner, and he wasn't very far out, was he? Dalglish. Ray Kennedy. Souness. They're moving so smoothly, Liverpool. Signs of the sort of football we saw in the Charity Shield at Wembley a few weeks ago. That's a free kick against Hutchison. Referee, in fact, wants a word about that. And the yellow card being shown. Tommy Hutchison, the Coventry captain, after a prolonged conversation with the referee, is the second man to be booked. Phil Thompson's header. Case couldn't quite get there. Away by Gillespie. But I think Coventry will be the first to admit just how one-sided the first half has been. Liverpool lead by 1-0. But the facts are it could easily have been 3 or 4. Here's Neil. Dermot, there are 7 red shirts here against 7 blue ones, actually. Ray Kennedy is coming in, away by Holton. Alan Kennedy. English in the way, good challenge. Thompson. Oh, it was almost too casual to be true from Dalglish. Here's Hunt. Hutchison. It's got McDonald to his left, it's a bit tight. Here's Powell. 3 waiting in the centre for Coventry. One of those is Ferguson, who's up now. Here's English, and here's Hunt offside. So Hunt has had the unfortunate experience here of scoring twice at the Kop end, and they've both been disallowed. That was a nice move by Coventry, some good touch play. You have to feel sorry for Steve Hunt. He's put 2 balls in the back of the net, and neither one has counted as a goal. Here's Case. Dalglish's dummy tried to get Souness in on the blind side. Well read by Jim Holton. Hutchison. At the end of the first half denotes some more fine football from the First Division champions, leading by that goal from David Johnson after 27 minutes. Coventry did have the ball in the net twice. It was disallowed for offside each time, but in fairness, it was Liverpool's half, and they deserved the lead. And as they go down to the tunnel for their half-time team talk, Liverpool, from the manager Bob Paisley, it's perhaps a fitting moment to remind everybody that Bob Paisley is the manager of the year, and not just that, but he's won that award for the 3rd time in 4 seasons. And to mark that, he received the trophy on the pitch before the kick-off here today, the Bell's Manager of the Year award, and with it, a special replica for him to keep, to denote the fact that Bob Paisley has taken this title 3 times out of 4. A fine achievement by a man who spent 40 years at Anfield. He came here in 1939 as a player, and he's served the club in just about every capacity, and now he really is the manager of the year. Liverpool start the second half. I wonder if Coventry will change the system that they came to play. Here's Case, who's committed McDonald so much down this side. McDonald concedes the corner there, but McDonald's virtually been forced to play left back at times because Jimmy Case has been effectively an outside right. Case. Neil. Ray Kennedy. Neil's offside now by a mile to get back. Dalglish is onside. Shielding it from Roberts. Ray Kennedy. McDermott is far post calling. He's still there. Cut out by McDonald. Case. Oh, deflection off Powell. Case's shot. Powell's deflection. Seeley beaten. 2-0 Liverpool. Well, Jimmy Case, with his famed right foot, drove it hard and true, but poor Coventry, it ricocheted off Barry Powell, and Seeley was sent the wrong way. Liverpool lead by 2-0 with 56 minutes gone. Dalglish. Ray Kennedy. Oh, he's gone right through the lot and hasn't got the finish right this time either. He could have had 3, Ray Kennedy, without any problem today. English offside against Hunt, which has been the story of his life this afternoon, having had 2 goals in the first half disallowed. And Coventry now want to make a substitution when the referee permits. Andy Blair is going to come on, number 12. And the man he'll replace is centre-forward Mick Ferguson. He's enjoying this run, the fullback, Johnson. Souness. Again, Alan Kennedy. Dalglish. Oh, that's gone in as well, and that was also deflected. And Dalglish will claim the goal for Liverpool, but that also got a deflection. That's 2 deflected goals past Seeley now. Dalglish, who took a long time to get across from the left, he got the shot in, and it ricocheted off a player. It seemed to go between Gillespie and Johnson, actually, and it went past Seeley, and Liverpool have scored again with a deflection, but Dalglish will claim it. Well, 2 very strange goals in their way, but they both beat Seeley with the help of a deflection, and it's 3-0 to Liverpool. So Liverpool now completely in charge. Absolutely no question about that. Their earlier play deserved more goals anyway.
Johnson just followed in, a goal kick's been given. I think the cop thought it was a corner. Irwin, Alan Kennedy, Blair for Coventry. Now can they try and find a way back with Hutchison? Nicely sorted out by Hunt. He can just feed it through. English, Hunt again. Oh, and McDonald was given very little chance of that. Here's Case. Dermot's making one of his familiar runs down the inside right position. They've got Johnson on the far side for Liverpool. No one to his right. Here's Johnson coming in now. And Seeley saves. Still Johnson. Ray Kennedy. Souness. Down the line is Alan Kennedy. It's Alan Kennedy again. Neil. Irwin looking very confident. That's a fine ball from him, Ray Kennedy. Dalglish outside. Oh, and Alan Kennedy makes the extra man once again. It's so easy, this. And it was Jimmy Case who got his chest to it. Couldn't force it over the line. And Coventry still having to do a desperate defensive job here, despite being 3 goals down already. Liverpool, the league champions, just won't let up. What do you do? Almost like the FA Charity Shield again in some ways. Perhaps Liverpool not hitting quite the heights they did that day, but not far off it. Irwin finds Phil Thompson, who in turn finds Phil Neal. Dalglish. Oh, great flick! McDermott! Good save by Seeley. Well, he's made 3 now. Coventry torn about. First one side, then the other. Dalglish through to McDermott, and Seeley coming out to make a brave save, cut the angle right down.
unmarked on the 6-yard line, and Seeley asking the linesman why there wasn't a flag. He did look to be offside from here. As it turned out, the header went straight to the goalkeeper. Busy afternoon then for Les Seeley and the Coventry defence. Here's Alan Kennedy. Ray Kennedy is in the centre. Oh, he's got a flick on and it went wide. Well, I'll tell you what, Ray Kennedy could look back at a film of this match and he could just count up the number of goals he might have had. Right from that first header that went into the side netting in the first half, I reckon there have been 4 chances, maybe 5, but on another day, he could easily have stuck away. Here comes Souness, and on the right is Neal. Liverpool once more have got 7 players immediately into attack. Case, oh, look at that turn. And the shot hits the bar! And that would have been the perfect finish to this vintage Liverpool performance if Jimmy Casey's shot had gone in. He hammered that against the underside of the bar almost, but it came down outside. Souness. Liverpool still want that 4th goal. Here comes Case again. Injury time now. Dalglish. Johnson's in there. Johnson's still in there. David Johnson. Persistence pays. And Les Seeley says, well, what do you do? You won't find a happier man in football today than David Johnson. He scored 2 goals for sure, and if he got the credit for the one that I think might have gone in off him from Dalglish, he could almost claim a hat-trick. And that one came in time added on for stoppages. And as the Kop salutes Johnson, Liverpool provide another convincing performance. Here's Hunt. Hutchison. Hutchison again. That's nicely done. Hunt coming in, but hasn't been much bite to the Coventry attack this afternoon. Nearly all the action has been at the other end, and what good action it's been. Liverpool just reminding everybody who the champions are. Getting into their full stride as they approach their 16th consecutive season in Europe. Dalglish. Phil Neal's moved up here. Is the time for a 5th? Ray Kennedy! Oh, blocked by Collier, I think. And the demolition of Coventry fairly clear. Liverpool get a standing ovation as they leave the field. A tremendous performance with all sorts of chances created and 4 of them taken. 2 by David Johnson, 1 a shot from Jimmy Case that went in off Barry Powell, and 1 a shot from Kenny Dalglish that might indeed have gone in off David Johnson. But the final score at Anfield, Liverpool 4, Coventry 0. And Liverpool brush aside those early season suggestions that they might be dropping from their pedestal, because this was a vintage Liverpool performance.